The Battle of the Frontiers, fought in the early stages of the First World War, marked a pivotal moment that shaped the course of the conflict. It was a series of engagements that took place along the eastern frontier of France and Belgium in August 1914, involving the forces of France, Belgium, Germany, and eventually the British Expeditionary Force. This video explores the events leading up to the battle, the strategies employed, and its profound impact on the subsequent trajectory of the war. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 saw Europe engulfed in a conflict of unprecedented scale and ferocity. Tensions had been brewing for years, fueled by a complex web of alliances, territorial ambitions, and nationalist fervor. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo in June of 1914 served as the catalyst for war, triggering a chain reaction of diplomatic maneuvers and military mobilizations. As the great powers mobilized their armies and prepared for conflict, the German General Staff formulated the Schlieffen Plan, a bold strategy aimed at achieving a swift victory on the Western Front by circumventing the heavily fortified Franco-German border. The plan called for a rapid advance through Belgium and northern France, encircling and defeating the French armies before turning east to confront the Russian threat. On August 4, 1914, German forces crossed the Belgian border, violating the country's neutrality and drawing Britain into the conflict. The Belgian army, though valiantly resisting the German advance, was quickly overwhelmed, forcing a retreat towards the fortified city of Liège. Meanwhile, French forces launched their own offensive into Alsace-Lorraine, seeking to reclaim territory lost to Germany in previous conflicts. The initial phase of the Battle of the Frontiers saw intense fighting along the Franco-Belgian border as German forces pressed forward with relentless determination. Despite brave resistance from French and Belgian troops, the sheer speed and ferocity of the German onslaught caught the Allies off guard, resulting in significant territorial losses. In the south, the French Fifth Army under General Charles Lanrezac clashed with the German Second and Third Armies near the town of Charleroi. The French, outnumbered and outmaneuvered, suffered heavy casualties in fierce engagements that stretched their lines dangerously thin. Meanwhile, in the Ardennes region, the French and British Expeditionary Forces attempted to halt the German advance along the Meuse River. Despite initial successes, they soon found themselves outflanked by the German Seventh Army, forcing a chaotic retreat towards the Marne. The Battle of the Frontiers proved to be a sobering reality check for the Allies, dispelling any illusions of a quick and decisive victory. The initial German successes shattered French morale and exposed critical flaws in Allied strategy and coordination. The failure to anticipate the speed and scale of the German offensive cost the Allies dearly, resulting in staggering casualties and territorial losses. Moreover, the Battle of the Frontiers set the stage for the grueling trench warfare that would come to define the Western Front. As both sides dug in along fortified positions, the conflict descended into a brutal war of attrition characterized by relentless artillery bombardments, bloody assaults, and unimaginable suffering. The Battle of the Frontiers stands as a stark reminder of the folly of war and the catastrophic consequences of unchecked aggression. It was a tragic prelude to 4 years of unprecedented bloodshed and devastation.